Hey, how's it going? My name is Blocky, and today we are going to be doing a what will I be watching type of video for the next season for spring 2025. So, let's just basically get right into it. What else do you want me to say? So we got Fire Force Season 3. I'm probably not going to watch Fire Force Season 3. I've read the manga, and honestly, I don't really need more. Fire Force is kind of mid in my opinion, but yeah, more Fire Force for those of you who have been waiting years, because there are anime onlys out there, so yeah. So we got Windbreaker Season 2, that's another show that's obviously returning. I am actually going to be watching that one, because Windbreaker Season 1 was really good, left on a kind of like a cliffhanger, but yeah, very good show, so I'm definitely going to be watching that one. So now we finally have the first new show. We have Lazarus. The year is 2052, an era unprecedented peace and prosperity prevails across the globe. The reason for this, mankind has been freed from the sickness and pain. Nobel Prize winning neuroscientist Dr. Skinner has developed a miracle cure, all drug with no apparent drawbacks, called Hapuna. Hapuna soon becomes ubiquitous and essential. However, soon after Hapuna is officially introduced, Dr. Skinner vanishes. 3 years later, the world has moved on, but Dr. Skinner has returned, this time as a harbinger of doom. Skinner announces that Hapuna has a short half-life. Everyone who has taken it will die approximately 3 years later. Death is coming for the sinful world, and coming soon, as a response to the threat, a special task force of 5 agents is gathered from across the world to save humanity from Skinner's plan. The group is called Lazarus. Can they find Skinner and develop a vaccine before time runs out? That sounds interesting. I'm probably going to check it out just because it looks kind of interesting and sounds kind of interesting. I'm not going to lie. So, yeah, definitely going to check that one out. Just kind of see. If it's good, cool. If not, it is what it is. So we got I've Been Killing Slimes for 300 Years. Season 2, watching that. I love the first season. It's been years, but very wholesome, very funny show, so yeah. So the beginning after the end, I actually know this one. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to watch this, but let's read the synopsis anyway. After mysterious death, King Grey is reborn as Arthur Lewin in a magical continent of Dicethin, whatever. Although he enters his second life as a baby, his previous wisdom remains. He begins a master magic and forge his own path as years go by, seeking to correct the mistake of his past life. Yeah, it's just an isekai. It's kind of what I figured. I might check it out, but honestly, I'm not too sure. But it's interesting, beginning after the end. It's kind of like after everything already has happened, so it's kind of like, that could be interesting. So definitely check that one out. At least give it like 1 or 2 episodes. We got Aharen-san Season 2. I'll probably watch that. I watched Season 1. It was okay, so I'll probably check it out. We got My Hero Academia Vigilantes. I don't really need to read the synopsis for that. It's My Hero Academia Vigilantes. Everybody knows what that is. I'm checking that out. Let's be real here. It's gonna be a good show. Okay, so we got Takamine-san. Takane Takamine is the goddess of her high school with perfect grades, athletic prowess, and unrivaled beauty. This student council president is the apple of everyone's eye, including Koshi Shirota, a below-average student with no friends or special prospects. But he'll soon find out the secret behind Takamine's unbelievable success, her underwear. When she strives, she can undo any of her past actions, and now that Koshi knows, Takamine won't let him off so easy. Yeah, honestly, I'm not sure if I'm going to check this anime out. I've known about this manga for years, but it's just the ecchi concept. I don't know, maybe I'll give it like an episode or 2, but honestly, it doesn't really sound that good. So we got Sentai Daishaku. I don't know what that is. I think it's Go Luger Rangers, the English title. Yeah, I know that one. I'm not gonna watch it. I didn't even watch Season 1, so. We got Witch Watch, which I know I love the manga very much, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna check out the anime. But anyway, let's read the synopsis for all of you guys who don't know what it is. So Morihito Otagi, a high school student who comes from a lineage of ogres, enjoys a peaceful, ordinary life with his childhood friend Nico. And then moves in with him. Nico is a witch in training who chooses Morihito to be her familiar. While Nico is thrilled to reunite with her old friend and crush, Morihito is tasked with a perilous duty to protect her from a foretold calamity between the unpredictable chaos caused by Nico's magic and the awkwardness of sharing a home. Their lives become a whirlwind of supernatural hijinks and threats. Yeah, honestly, for anybody who hasn't read the manga of Witch Watch, it's very funny, but it can get serious, and when it gets serious, it's peak. But no, it is actually a really good story. I don't know what the anime's gonna cover, but whatever it covers is probably still gonna be good. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna watch it or not, just because I've already read the manga and I'm kind of that kind of guy. I usually pick one. So we got whatever this is. I have no idea. Danjo no Yuju wa Seritsu Suru Yashina. It looks like a rom-com. At a rural junior high school, a boy and girl vowed eternal friendship, and 2 years pass smoothly in their relationship. The story follows the lives of two young people, Inazuka Himari, who has yet to find her first love, and Natsume Yu, a flower-loving boy who remained best friends with their second year of high school. Together in the gardening club, sometimes Hiyori will tease him by saying things like, "If you can't get married, then I'll have to take the blame. If it's hard when your brother calls him a brother-in-law." But when Yu is reunited with his first crush from the past, the wheels of their relationship suddenly started to turn. Will Himari's newfound feelings help break free from her ideal friend status? Yeah, it's just a rom-com. I mean, I'll probably check it out. I don't know. It just sounds like a typical rom-com. I'm kind of getting over typical rom-coms, I'm not gonna lie, but I'll probably check it out. This one, though, I'm definitely checking out. I already know. I've read like one volume of the manga, but I haven't really gotten deep into it. But I loved that first volume. But yeah, Kowloon Generic Romance. Let's go ahead and read the synopsis. Welcome to the Kowloon Walled City, a dystopian townscape where people are brimming with nostalgia and where the past, present, and future converge. Amid the hidden emotions of extraordinary daily lives of the man and woman working in the confines, a tale of romance begins to unfold for real estate agent Reiko Kujirai and the feelings as familiar as Kowloon itself. Honestly, again, I read that first volume and it was so peak, so I'm definitely watching this. Yeah. And then we got more mid-sounding shows, but from Old Country Bumpkin to Master Swordsman. Beryl Gardinant, a self-proclaimed humble and old man, is a sword instructor at his dojo in a rural backwater village. When his younger years, he dreamed of glory as a master swordsman, but those days are long behind him. Out of the blue, he receives a visit from a famous former pupil who brings him world-shattering news. He's been appointed as a special instructor for the Knights of the Librarian Order, and now his new life is turned upside down. Beryl travels to the capital and reunites with some of his former students, elite knights, an ace wizard, and even an adventurer who's attained the highest guild rank possible. But why do they want to be in his tutelage? As far as he's concerned, they clearly don't need him anymore. Can Beryl live up to the new position and become the moment's peace? And I don't know. I completely lost my brain at that last sentence. But whatever. Yeah, it sounds mid. I'll probably maybe watch an episode, but probably won't. Let's be real here. This season's kind of sounding mid right now. I'm not reading that title. I'm just not even gonna be. I'm gonna be real with you. Life hasn't been kind to Zenos, he was born in the slums in a dirt poor background. Has denied him almost every opportunity. After an encounter with a healer, he shows himself into studying to become one and finally catches a break as an adventurer. Invites Zenos into his party. Zenos is so thrilled in fact, that he's willing to put up with his teammates treating him like garbage. They fail to appreciate his talents and ultimately kick him to the curb, claiming he's outlived his usefulness to them. Now, bereft of money and out of options, Zenos decides to put his self-taught skills to use elsewhere and opens an underground clinic. Word quickly spreads about the brilliant healer working incredible magic in the city's shadowy underbelly. Even the royal palace is taking notice. Can Zenos buck the odds and carve a life out for himself in a world done nothing but split his face? And can he save the lives of the patients who wind up at his doorstep in the process? I mean, that sounds better than some of the other ones, but I don't know. Again, it's just like another one of those kind of mid-sounding kind of fantasy isekai type shows. But honestly, I don't know. Maybe I'll check it out. Maybe I won't. We got Kijin Gentoshu. In the Edo period, there was a shrine maiden called Itsukime in the mountain village of Kadano. Jinta, a young man who acts as the shrine maiden's guardian despite being a stranger, encounters a mysterious demon who speaks for the far future in the forest where he went to defeat it. From Edo to Heisei, the huge Japanese fantasy series follows a demon who travels through time while continuously questioning the meaning of wielding a sword. Okay, that one actually kind of sounds kind of cool. It doesn't look very good just from the poster, but the synopsis made it sound kind of cool. So I'll definitely give that one a couple episodes and see if it's going to be decent. Showigashi Yunji no Kodo Motachi. Arata has never had a girlfriend, but he has 5 sisters and a brother. One day, his father reveals that he and his siblings aren't related by blood. Now all bets are off. Of course, I'm not even going to check that out. We got more Black Butler. Shoshimin, 2nd season, watching. So we got Mobile Suit Gundam. I'm probably going to check this out. I'm not going to really worry about reading the synopsis because it's Gundam. They're all pretty much the same. But yeah, I'll probably check Gundam out just because, honestly, this season so far is looking really mid, so there's not going to be much to watch. Summer Pockets. To help his recently deceased grandmother's effects, the protagonist Takahara Hayari travels to Torishijomiya during his summer vacation, and he gets off on a ferry boat. He spots a lone girl standing on the pier, a girl who simply gazes into the distance as her long hair flutters in the wind. He looks at the girl in utter bewilderment, but before he realizes it, she can no longer be found anywhere. Hayari finds himself starting to adjust to life on the island, surrounded by nature far lusher than anything he has ever come across back in the city. Time seems to flow by casually on the land, and as it does, memories from something nostalgic keep coming up to him, memories of something he had long forgotten. Well, honestly, good synopsis, and the fact that it says drama romance has me already like hooked. I'm like, okay, let's go check that out. So that's gonna sound good. So we got Your Forma. In 1992, a pandemic of viral encephalitis shook the world. The medical technology that saved humanity evolved into Your Forma, an invasive information device implanted into the brain. In this world, where every sight, sound, and even emotion is recorded, investigating major crimes means diving into the collective data, a job reserved for special detectives called electronic investigators. Echika Haida, a prodigious electronic investigator assigned at an astonishingly young age, stands isolated by her exceptional talent. Her newly assigned partner is Harold, a blonde, blue-eyed humanoid amicus. Together with his unrivaled duo, will expose every hidden secret. I mean, it sounds alright. I'll probably check out a couple episodes. It doesn't sound great, but it doesn't sound bad. I mean, it sounds okay. It's definitely going to be one of those series that's probably going to end up being like a 6 out of 10. Ore wa seikun koka no akotsu yosha. This is going to be an isekai. Let's see. In his last life, Liam lived as a moral, responsible person, but died deep in debt and betrayed by his wife. Reborn into the ruling family of a vast interstellar empire, Liam knows that life is divided into the downtrodden and the ones who do the stomping. So this time he's going to take what he wants to live it by for himself, but somehow things refuse to work out that way. Despite doing his best to become a tyrant, Liam's decision lead to nothing but peace and prosperity for the empire under his rule, and yet he just gets more and more popular. Okay, that sounds funny. I'm gonna probably check that out. See, I don't mind the isekais where it's like they take a concept and then they flip it on its head and they make it like a comedy. Those are the isekais I like. I'm tired of like the mid-ass isekais where it's just like hero goes to adventurers guild, strong as fuck, but he's underestimated. It's just like stupid. Like, I'm done with that crap. Like, give me something funny. I don't want to be taken seriously when I watch an isekai. Rakwa Lady no Tashimai Deshite. Lilizia Suzumiya is forced to live a cramped life at a girls' school where genuine ladies gather as drawn to the sounds coming from old school building. The gorgeous and ladylike girls shout with beautiful sparks. It says drama music. I don't know. It sounds okay. I might check that out. Just kind of see. Got another Uma Musume season. So we got Arumaho ga Shinu Made. On her 17th birthday, the apprentice witch Meg learns that she only has 1 year left to live. Her teacher, the long-lived witch Faust, explains that the only way to undo the death curse to collect tears of joy and grow the seed of life. To find them, Meg will have to leave the sheltered life she's always known and head out into the world. There will be meetings, partings, and friendships, aplenty, and of course, many tears. Meg will learn that the most important lessons for the witch are bright, sweet, and somewhat heart-wrenching. You know what? That sounds actually really good. I mean, the poster kind of has like a cuter kind of art style, but you never underestimate that. You never underestimate that. A cuter art style, but with a synopsis like that, this could be a clickbait anime. I love those. So we got Mono. Mono manga is centered around high school girls who belong to the Sin Photo Club, which is a combination of photography and video research. Set around Kofu City, Yamanashi Prefecture, the girls go about their days their daily lives using cameras tied to kites, action cameras, and even drones around the city and prefecture. Yeah, I mean, that just looks like a cute girl doing cute things kind of anime. But I don't know. If there's nothing else to watch, I'll probably check it out. I do like cute girls doing cute things anime. Comedy slice of life like that's always good stuff. But usually I just save those for when they're finished. Zatsutabi, that's Journey. Chika Suzugimori, a rookie manga artist, has been getting rejected every time she submits a new draft. On the verge of giving up, she suddenly gets the idea to going on a journey. Honestly, sounds good to me. Nice and simple. But also could be a really good concept, you know what I mean? So we got Apocalypse Hotel. The Earth where mankind has disappeared and civilization has collapsed. In a world of ruined towns and revived nature, one historic hotel remains. 0 customers currently staying. 0 customers planning to stay today. 0 homepage views yesterday. Goal not reached. This is the story of the unfolds in a hotel where humanity has disappeared. Wow. Honestly, interesting premise. I'm checking that out. And surely, I saw the trailer for this like a week or 2 ago. It looks interesting. I have no idea what the original adaptation is, so yeah, but it looks actually kind of good, so I'm definitely going to check that one out. And this one I'm probably not going to check out just by the picture. One day, Kurt, a kind-hearted boy, is suddenly kicked out of the hero's party for being useless. Yeah, I'm not checking this out. He finds out that his aptitude for weapons, magic, and all other combat-related skills is the lowest rank, so he takes odd jobs repairing the castle walls and digging for minerals to make a living. Where his exceptional abilities are immediately revealed, he proves to be skillful in cooking, building, mining, crafting, magical tools. In fact, his aptitude for every skill unrelated to combat had a triple S ranking. Kurt, however, seems completely unaware of his talent and ends up saving people in town and even the country through his unaware actions. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It could be okay because it's kind of one of those kind of comedy ones, but probably not going to check it out. Let's be real here. Yaiba Samurai Legend. I saw the trailer for this too, or like not necessarily a trailer. I saw something for this the other day. It looked kind of interesting. The protagonist Yaiba, Kurogane Yaiba, is a wild samurai boy who trains in the jungle with his father, Kenjiro. By chance, Yaiba returns to Japan where he meets his rival Takeshi Onimaru, who has the same samurai spirit as Yaiba. In a training ground, Yaiba is living a life of serious competition, but Onimaru obtains the legendary demon sword. He is on a journey full of spectacle and great adventure. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it sounds kind of like a typical shonen, but nothing wrong with that. Yeah, so we got Guilty Gear Strive. And then we got whatever this is. It kind of has an interesting photo. Let's see. So Philia's family has produced saints for generations. It's no surprise that she's known as the greatest saint of all time and set to marry the second prince, Julius. What no one expects is for Julius to call off the engagement, claiming that Philia's perfection makes her charmless and unlikable. To add insult to injury, Philia is packed off to a neighboring country in exchange for gold and resources, forcing her to leave her homeland. Despite bracing herself for mistreatment, Philia finds a warm welcome in her new town, where she puts her saintly abilities to good use, erecting barriers against monsters and curing epidemics. But even as she flourishes in her new life, her homeland is under threat of destruction. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Dude, I don't know. I mean, obviously it's going to be like, again, one of those kind of like fantasy kind of slice of life kind of ones. But I don't know what it is, bro. The ones with the female protagonists are always better for some reason. I don't know what it is, but they're always better. Nazo Toki wa Dinner no Ato De. I saw a trailer for this. I actually did see a trailer for. Reiko is a rich heiress to a zaibatsu, but she chose to work as a detective. She resents her superior, Kazamatsuri, who always seems to be making illogical deductions that causes murder cases to become cold cases. One day, her butler suddenly announces his retirement, and he chooses Kagayama as his replacement. Reiko realizes that Kagayama's deduction skills are very good after Kagayama solved a seemingly unsolvable mystery. After that, whenever Reiko meets an unsolvable case, she would lay out the details of the case for Kagayama, and he would explain to her how the particular case is solved. After dinner, after every case, Kagayama also explains to Reiko how some universal truth or human nature that led to each crime being committed. Wow, that actually sounds really good. I mean, it looks good too, honestly. Yeah. So we got, looks like a kind of comedy slice of life kind of series. Let's see. The story of this follows Satoko, a ninja who escapes from her village and is saved by a passing high school girl, Konoha, and she collapses in the city. Satoko's pursuers close in, but much to their and Satoko's surprise, Konoha holds her own against them, since her true identity is that of an assassin. Yeah, I mean, just by the look of it, and the fact that it's comedy, it kind of just looks like a comedy slice of life, which isn't bad, I guess, but I don't know. So we got this one, Maebashi Witches, which kind of looks like, almost kind of like an idol or like magical girl kind of show. The anime story, set in Maebashi City in Gunma Prefecture, is about the coming of age story of 5 high school girls. First year high school student Yuina Akagi lives an ordinary but unsatisfying everyday life. One day, a mysterious frog named Kurope scouts her and 4 other girls to become Maebashi Witches. Suddenly, a room closet is connected to a mysterious space that brings the girls to a magical flower shop where they sing, dance, and make other people's wishes come true. Yeah. Magical girl anime. Let's see. So we got Teogonia. Humans fight to protect their land from invading demi-human tribes in relentless battles. As his world is engulfed by intense warfare, Kai, a village boy from Lag, joins the fight to defend all he knows. After Kai's comrades fall one by one and he's injured, he suddenly recalls memories from another life. A fantasy tale unfolds as a village boy explores a world of magic, mystery, and heroism. I might check that out. It's definitely an isekai, obviously, but I might check that out. That could be decent. Second season of Bye Bye Earth. Our setting is in Tokyo in 1948, just after the war. Kana Kusakabe had just become a second year at high school, and she meets the new language teacher, Akihiko Chuzenji. Mysterious supernatural things keep happening around Kana. Once again today, Kana is going to open the doors to the library prep room to seek help from the Shirley Chuzenji sensei, who is waiting inside. A high school supernatural mystery featuring an unlikely duo between a teacher and a high school girl is about to begin. I guess it could be interesting, but it honestly kind of looks like it could also be like a comedy series as well. I don't know. I'm probably going to give it a couple episodes and kind of see if that's decent. Miru, that looks like a card kind of anime. In the distant future, humans create a robot named Miru capable of traveling through time, visiting various eras, placing even parallel worlds. Unlike some robots, Miru isn't equipped with weapons. Instead, it helps people overcome immense obstacles peacefully, encouraging new beginnings without violence. Miru continuously evolves by interacting with people, learning and growing to assist those struggling to survive. It listens to the problems and offers support by helping others. Miru sets off the butterfly effect of dramatic exchange, guiding a society towards a better future. Why was Miru created? What is its purpose? Can it save the Earth and humanity from a dystopian future? I completely underestimated this. That actually now sounds kind of decent. I'm still not a huge fan of what the poster looks like, but it does sound decent, so I'll definitely give it at least a couple episodes and just kind of see. So you got Princess Session Orchestra, that sounds exactly like a magical girl, which based off the genre. Maho Shoujo definitely is a magical girl anime. The anime takes place in Alispia, which is a mysterious country that has existed since ancient times. The inhabitants of Alispia, our Alicipians, are a fun-loving people, but one day mysterious monsters called Jamaak appeared and to threaten the peace of Alispia. The story follows a trio of princesses who never forget their song and dance in their hearts. They even when facing such danger, they step up to save the day with the power of music. Yeah, magical girl anime. Alright, so we got this next one, Ballpark des Tsukamate. The setting is a baseball stadium. It's not only the players and spectators who gather there, but also beer vendors, announcers, security guards, and cheerleaders. They come together, work, laugh, and create human drama every day. It is like a town in miniature. Now, why don't you come become a resident at the ballpark? Sounds like a nice, fun series. I don't know, I might check it out just because it sounds fun. Then we got this one. In this world, 16-year-olds receive blessings from various animal gods. The timid count's daughter, Sophia Layla, is rumored to be quite strong, having received a blessing from the gorilla god. Although she wants a peaceful life, people seek her out due to her immense power. Ultimately, she is scouted by the royal knights. The promising young knights intently follow Sophia, the strongest girl. That does sound kind of funny, honestly. I'm probably going to check that out just because I always like the comedy ones. So we got Uchujin Mumu. That is a very weird title. A cat-like alien from a distant galaxy, Mumu, arrives on Earth. His goal is to learn about home appliance technology on Earth to recover the technology his species has lost. The protagonist, Sakurako, has a typical university life, but everything changes with Mumu's arrival. What begins as an unexpected cohabitation quickly turns into a whirlwind of chaotic events. The chemistry between Sakurako and Mumu leads to a super spectacular appliance-filled and cat comedy adventure. I don't know what that is, but it looks mid. Reinterpretation of Flowering. That looks like a Idol anime. Yes, it is. Idol franchise. Classic Stars also looks like an Idol anime. And that one looks like a Magical Girl anime. And whatever these are. And you got TV shorts. Where nothing even looks good. Alright, that's everything. That's everything. Yeah, honestly, I'm not even gonna lie, the spring season looks kind of mid. There really isn't that many, like, standout anime that looks like. There's some that look okay, some that look decent, and some that could be some hidden gems if it's done right, but really, honestly, the next season looks really, really mid. But, I don't know, we'll see. Maybe every show that I talked about this season will be, like, a hidden gem. Except for the isekais, because we know damn well those aren't going to be hidden gems. But yeah. So, you know, I read everything. I showed you guys what I'm going to be checking out, seeing what's going to be decent. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week with another video. Bye.